hello. How are we doing? Everything sound okay? Welcome to day 2 of Return to the Obra Dinn. I'm really excited. I've been waiting for this like all week. It's a fun little puzzle game. Should be really, really nice. And my avatar eyes are being weird. There we go. Better. Fixed it. Cool. So there's going to be some fun times. Lots of murder, mayhem, death, suicide. Just be aware of that. The Obra Dinn is a ship that was caught out to sea, I guess, for a time. A lot of things happened to it, and we are a detective trying to put everything back together. If you're back this time, let me know what you're looking forward to or what you remember from last time. And if you're new, welcome to the stream. We stream Mondays 2 to 4 Eastern Time. And yeah, we have fun here. We're chill. Make sure you drink you get yourself a drink of water because we'll have our hydration station. If you hear the train that is nearby my house, if you hear it in the background, that means hydration station. It means make sure that you take a drink of water. It's a little reminder to myself and to you guys to stay hydrated. Multi, welcome to the stream. I think you were here last time when we played Obra Dinn, right? Or at least for a little bit of it. I'm excited. There's a lot more to go on the game. I think I was about a third or a fourth of the way through. For a little, yeah. It's really fun. It's a good mystery game. Nice and challenging for my brain. Just trying to give a few minutes for us to get started here because I started the stream a little early this week. So probably at like 5 after I'll go ahead and get started. Yeah. Also, I've added a couple of little extensions to try out. You'll see that I have a follower goal right now. If I can get to, it's actually 25, but it's suggested I put it to 30. If I can get to 25, I can become an affiliate as long as I have enough viewers per stream. So that'll be fun. And there's also like a little heartcade thing, which is like you click. And apparently when you're having breaks during the games, you can support real scientific research by making the clicks. Sounds pretty fun, right? Science. She blinded me with science. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Tell me what you want right now. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I'ma give it to you, girl, right now. I was looking over at some new models today for VTubing because this is a free model that I can use for commercial uses and stuff. So like, I wanted to make sure it was something I could use for the long term. But if I can stream for a year consistently, wife and I have agreed that I could probably put some money into a custom one, or at least one that's a little bit more like rigged and responsive. Wish I could do it myself, and I have tried and messed with it, and I might still try and do that. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of programming that I'm not used to. Okay, I think we can go ahead and get started. I'm gonna try and see if I can wait for Brew to arrive. Because this was Brew's request game, which you can always send requests. I'm definitely open to that. There we go. How we like the new layout, guys. Nice and shiny. I have no idea if the chat is big enough for you guys to see anything. So I'm just going to have to trust. Looks okay on some. It does not look okay on others. Here's what it'll be with the... Gotta set the game. Think we can see and hear everything okay? One more minute and we'll start the game. So yeah, we got 12 fates solved. Last played August 3rd. Oh man, we've already played almost 3 hours of this game, and I feel like there's so much more to it. Also, fun story. I have a pretty nice pair of headphones that I've had for the last several years. They're like one of those $100 plus headphones, Bluetooth, but has the ability to do aux cable, which is good for sound quality and stuff. It's been a little bit buggy lately. I finally got all I had to chip off all of the fake leather cover on the actual soft part of the headphones. It's been a little janky. The microphone doesn't work well, and the microphone doesn't really get out of your way, so I have to strap it to the actual base. So it's been a little funky, and I've moved across countries with it, and I've been kind of rough on it, but I've been trying to be nicer to my headphones lately. So I have a little knob thing that I can put the headphones on whenever I'm not using them, so I don't drop them or hit them. And then today, after I had charged them yesterday, I went to go pick it up, and ooh, that's too loud. Is that loud for you guys? Went to go pick it up. Had a little bit of a pillow on one side of the headphone strap. And that was all it took to break the fucking headphones. So now I have it literally duct taped together right now, which is gonna suck. All right. So getting back into it, we have one of our scenes that we're into, one of the memories. I hate how the watch quivers like this, though. But we are seeing a firing squad kill this guy. So we're trying to figure out all the 50 passengers at the Obra Dinn seem to be, quote-unquote, perished of different ways. And what we're trying to do is to put together in our book here a glossary of what happened to everybody, their names, identify them, say how they died. See, this one's crushed by a cannon. Someone was shot with a gun by an unknown person. I don't know their name yet. This is Hook Seng Lao, who was shot with a gun by H. Brennan. And it's we're trying to identify all the people on the boat, figure out what happened to them, who did it, if it was a creature or a fellow passenger or crew member. We're trying to unlock all the mysteries of everything that's happened. Some of it's been kind of supernatural. Some of it's been, mutiny. Some of it's been misunderstandings or accidents. There's all sorts of stuff going on. And we're trying to figure out everything. So here, with the firing squad, that's the guy that was accused and confessed, although I don't know if it's true, to killing one of the ambassadors that was on the ship. And here's a firing squad. But I can actually look at Brennan here, and his gun bullet trajectory is the only one that actually made it to hit our character. So we know that he was killed by Brennan specifically. I think that's everything I can get from the scene right now. I really want to identify some more of the names. If in my book they have a clear face, let me show an example. So like here, the face is nice and clear. That if I don't have a name and the face is clear, that means that I should be able to deduce the name of that person. So like this person, we don't know who they are yet. Like I could actually see them in a scene, but there's not enough clarifying stuff for me to know what their name is. And once I get 3 people's names, cause of death / escape method, and who or what caused their demise, then it will give me a little cutscene and tell me that those 3 are verified. So like here, but my little sticky note means that I'm still thinking about it. This unknown soul was electrocuted. It's what it seemed like in the scene. There are 14 other people present. But this one is actually written into the book, so this one's one of the verified ones. And let me know if any of that's confusing, by the way. He was spiked by a terrible beast. Oh yeah, I was doing the below deck stuff with this really creepy spider demon thing. Decapitated. So this one must be wrong, unless there's not 3 to go. Emil Farrell, who was the butcher, was spiked by a terrible beast. Unknown soul shot with a gun. So we should be able to name him. They make for the lazarette, secure the hold, someone shoot the damn thing. He's in 4 memories. Let's look at the first memory he's in. So I think that's when the spider was there. Now it even shows me who's present at each spot. What is your name, sir? I don't know. Alright, so I hit the button to show me a new corpse. Guess he's right here. A little sparkly showing us where the next scene will be, the next memory. I don't know why it goes around so far, but you can see those are other bodies. 1, 2, 3 right there. So we got this guy. I think this is the guy that this one allegedly killed.
Hello?
Creak.
Who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt? Senora Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Hello, yes. All fine here. Just, sorting some things.
Sus.
What's your step? Here, let me help you.
Oh, damn. I guess this is Senior Nichols. And this guy here is probably the one that died. So he's the violinist. Okay. Where is our hat guy? Let's just take a look around first, see what else we can see. That's one of the guards for the ambassador. What is that? Mighty Conch? Doesn't look like there was anybody else here. Making it a good, easy crime. After a set amount of time, I think. It's either that or when I see enough things, the memory will end. Murder. Okay. This person stabbed, I believe. Or we call it knifed. Yeah, knifed by Senor Nichols. So Edward Nichols. The second mate. Right. Was that someone hurt? Senor Nichols, is that you? What are you doing here? So it's the same person here saying this stuff. But I'm pretty sure that the one that is getting stabbed is this one that got stabbed by Senor Nichols. Okay. Corpse moved post-mortem. Okay. So, was it cute? Okay. I think it's under crew. Nope. So he's not any of these, probably, because he's got a violin. Purser is probably like a someone who keeps track of supplies or money. He could be just a regular seaman, or he could be a passenger. So we don't have enough yet, I think, even though it says that we do. There's nothing I can do to select this. So, wait a minute. Oh, I guess he was clubbed. Because he doesn't die until later. He got knocked out here at the club. I'm assuming Sir Nichols did. Okay, I think that's all we can get from this scene here. So we'll leave it. I feel like I'm missing a few things that I could have connected already. But we'll just have to keep going. Okay, so at this point, 3 are confirmed dead. Is what that means, I believe. Okay. So many bodies. And I still don't know what to do with this thing. Let's continue down, see if there's anything down here we've missed. Okay, these guys that got killed by the spider dude. This is the spider thing. This is the dude that got spiked by the spider thing. Is there any more below than this? Got like the boiler room. Probably brig. Ooh. It's just like 2 little bones.
Keep pressure here.
What
madness is this? 20 years my steward had never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse! Throw them back or doom us all!
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
Come on.
All's fine, John.
Miradora?
Been in worse spots, I think. Where's
John.
the rest of his leg?
Okay. Okay. Stripy shirt. This is the captain, right? Yeah. Music getting louder or what? I think we've got a name for that guy. Where's the rest of his leg? This guy's John. Alright, let me turn the volume down on it then. Here's this guy that we still don't have a name for yet. Calling him Ears. Wait, what was it that got his leg? Which creatures are they talking about? The tentacle ones or the spider guys or something else? Okay. Unholy captives. Right by the Canary Islands. Wow, there's a lot of people present. I mean, they might have... Yeah. Might have been torn apart. Could have been alive. Apparently I should know who Baldy is. Should know his name. We've had a couple of things with this guy. Decapitated. Oh, the Orlop deck. Can I go there? So wait. We're looking at Baldy. Hold him down. What madness is this? So the main guy in this scene is not spoken. But this guy is someone who's crazy in this scene. It could be the guy that got his leg chopped off, or it could be the other guy that was being carried out. One of them is the steward. Whoever says this is foreign. And I guess probably the person that's wounded is being called John. Maybe fourth me. Is there anyone else named John? John Naples. Oh, and the name of the steward. Was that Indian or Swedish? He said my steward, so I think probably it's supposed to be Philip Dahl from Sweden. We're gonna do a quick little Googling. Dahl, who fools. Did I type it wrong? Darar. Swedish. I think it's Swedish. So John, I guess. Yeah. Killed sword by Captain Steward. I'm guessing he must be higher rank. That's just a theory. A game theory. But what if it is the other John? Can't tell. Oh, there's more people up here. That's like the butcher or the cook. Oh, that's the artist. I can't remember who that is. I've seen this guy a few times, but I don't have a name for him. Must be one of the mates. A lot of these we should have the names for. Ugh. Why they're carrying that weird box thing that has the conch in it. Not quite clear how this guy died, if he is dead. Let's see. What is in that? Can't get up here. So I guess we're doing the click to see a new corpse. Alright. Fresh meat. Here we go. I wish Brew was here to check my work. She's really good at that. All right. Where are you going? Back into the memories we go. What the heck? Is that a mermaid? Or a seal or something? This dude's falling. There's ears again. This guy came out to help. I mean, did he die there? Wait, I'm not done yet. Ah! Ah! 10 others were present. I definitely did not see everyone who was present. I mean, they fell, right? Fell. Stairs. Okay, let's get a little bit more info. He's got the hammer. Who are you? I'm guessing he's one of the laborers. Just a hunch. If I had a hammer. Oh boy. Do. It's gonna go all the way around and it's gonna be just right here. So definitely I'm the worst of the name portion of it. Yep. As I thought. Oof. That is not comfy looking. Bodies plural.
Watch your footing.
Hey there, what's this? Give him tea and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
For now, take it slow.
What's it, gentlemen? There's a free shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
Ooh. It slapped him. And that was enough. Yeesh. So, whoever was talking to him had kind of like a Cockney accent. Might have a look here. Who's this? It's Baldy again. He looks like Walter White. I'm gonna have to like go from the beginning to see if I can find out these names. They slapped him with a fish. I guess. Clawed? Clubbed? Crushed? Hey Brew, welcome to the stream. I tried to start a little late today, but you weren't here, so I was like, oh, I guess I'll have to do without Brew. We have not gotten very far, I promise. Illness, knifed. struck by tail. I need help with the names, I think. Okay. Another body. Can I even get up there? Let me see. Yeah. I can get up there. Hello. Ooh. What's going on here? Do do do. Come on, little light. Hurry up. We got stuff to do. I guess it doesn't move unless I'm at a certain distance from it. There's 2 bodies here. Back into the memories.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是虾米？未来全部供出来，拢是你害啦！你哋害你一及你哋冇過好。
The shell must be protected. Magic conch.
Shell? What shell?
What the shell? Oh my god. I think it's like some sort of like fish thing. It looks like it's got an arm though, but it also has spikes. Maybe mermaid. There are a lot of characters present for this one. Let's try and get some of the main characters first. So is he the one translating or the one speaking in Chinese? That's the captain. Don't know about him. I should probably have taken note of all the people who are like lifting the anchor or lowering it, because those are definitely crewmen. What shell? So, I guess shot. This one, right? Oh. Shot. Struck. Is it an arrow? Okay, it's like a spear thing. Ooh. Came right out the butt. This got both of them. So he also died, I guess? Let's see. Nope. It's like speared, maybe. By beast. Or enemy? I don't know. What would you count for that? And this guy too. Ugh. Alright, open shirt. Where do we go? Speared. By beast. it's one of those two. Either a beast or an enemy. Let's take a look at another one. Batu, 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 batu. So at that point, I think it's 5 confirmed dead. I should probably go back and like see if I can get some of the names in. Ooh. Boo-doo.
Ahoy! Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield!
Hold your fire!
Well, that didn't work well. Oh. Okay, so it's like a spiky mermaid thing. I have treasure! Like I'm just out on the water now. Okay. So that must be the treasure he's talking about. Who the fuck fired? Oh, okay, okay. Interesting. One of the guard guys that must be protected shot him. I think we know who that is. Oh, that's the woman. There's spiky mermaid. Magic conch! Oh, look at all the nipples on this one. Can I get you? No. It looks like I can. Okay, so guard on the left shot the guy that brought back the boats of the ambassador, because the ambassador's wife, quote unquote, was already dead, and looked like the ambassador was injured. Magic conch. Okay. Shot by gun. It's not unknown attacker, but do we have his name? Okay, yeah, so he's the one that says that it must be protected. Oh yeah, he's missing an arm. He's probably dead. Yeah. Body move post-mortem, maybe? Oof, that looks rough, buddy. Where's the rest of his leg? Where's the rest of his arm? Who knows? Miss me. So, a daughter, maybe? That's Miss Lim. Oh man, he's pulling him in. Okay, so like, what's the cause of death here? Looks like flames? Flames? Flames on the side of my face? It looked like it, like, partially burned him? Well, we can identify the woman's name, even though we were pretty sure it was the only female Chinese sounding name in there. Not decapitated, but torn apart? I don't know. Where was it? Where's the passengers? Dinn, which probably means. Oh. What is this guy's name, huh? We've heard so few names referenced, you know? So it's got to be tied to their jobs. Oh, deduction rating. A higher rating means that it'll be more difficult to deduce this person's identity. Focus on the easily deduced identities first and leave the more difficult ones for later. Okay. They said, no, not right now. Okay. Didn't want to do that. So just going across the top here. Okay. Should be somewhat difficult to figure him out. So this one should be easy. But who are you? She should be pretty difficult too. He's got to be high up on the list, right? He's some sort of unknown officer. I just feel it in my bones. This one's also difficult. This one's also difficult. They're all 3 triangles of difficulty. Who the heck are you? Martin Perot, Roderick Anderson, scary faced Paul Moss, another ears guy, Peter Milroy, Charles. Like, we got a lot of people on this part of the boat. He's got to be an officer, right? If they've got hats like that, I'm going to assume they're officers. Lars Lind. Thanks for popping by, Mochi. Appreciate you. Carpenter. He's the carpenter mate, I think. Oh yeah, I do the name for the top hat guy next to the firing line. This one? Is it John? There were two John. No, that was John Naples. Let me see. First memory. This one's too late. Oh, Nunzio Pasqua. That's the one that he shot, I think. So Mr. Wolf, maybe? This one, right? Then what was the name? Nunzio Pasqua. This guy. No, that was. Yeah. Wasn't Nunzio the one that he shot in the boat? Maybe not. Oh, I'm starting to feel really overwhelmed. There's just so many. Slim. The one who shot the guy in the boat is the other guard of the area. Yeah. Oh, okay. So one of them killed Nunzio. One of them killed Shush. Miss Lim. Going back in time. Executed one is the bald one. Okay. Damn. So they got the conch from the mermaid? Whoa, what the heck? Oh, he reached into the box or something. That's the officer guy that got shot from the boat. He was in the firing squad. And of course, Miss Lim. I am... Oh, okay. So when he opened the box, he reached in and grabbed something. The conch was down there. And then it reached out and shot the mermaids. Interesting. Weird. I have it, hold on. But like, we still don't know what it was exactly that killed her. I think it was the mermaid, but like, how so? That guy was speared. I'm guessing she was also speared. There's some sort of blood there. Yeah, I think it's speared. But it's weird how her arms are behind her back though, right? Maybe she was clawed. Haha! Well done. 3 more fates are correct. Christian Wolf correctly. Bunlan Lim. And John Naples. Woohoo! We got it a little bit further, guys. Oh man, it looks like so little considering considering we've been streaming for like an hour and a half or something like that. An hour. Okay. Let's see. I'm guessing this guy did not have a happy ending. Oh.
Oh, Haggis, you still breathing? Can you roll?
Hagen?
Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
Ooh. Yeah, she got her like face clawed off. Okay, so it's this guy. No, this guy. That's the current scene's dead guy speaking. Okay. So he's not O'Hagan. He's still breathing. Can you row? Maybe this one's O'Hagan? And I think this one. This is Nichols, right? Not quite sure how he died. Just gotta keep moving.
Keep rowing!
Where is it? There!
Bang.
Something there! I see it! Give us a weapon! Shoot it! Why can I?
Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
Yeah, fools. You fake fools. Okay, fiery squad guy got stabbited with a spear. This is probably a guy saying, row, you fools. Oh, he did get stabbed. This guy's tied up. Is this Lem or Len? Oh, bank. Maybe it's bank. That's nickels, so yeah. I feel like I'm getting so confused on like who is who, but oof. So this guy was, oh, that's Cyrillic. It's like Russian. Oh, okay. So that guy was stabbed, right? Or speared. Yeah. Speared by a beast. This has gotta be nickels. Hello. Oh, first train going by. Hydration station. Everybody take a drink of water.
Reach the Canaries in 3 days. You packed enough stores?
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn.
休假，你有安怎无？
我冇问题，但是伊来想啊，绝对袂当互伊落去水底。
那是遐个怪物出现，你绝对卖起来。
Aye, shut it up.
This is strange things about monsters.
Timing. My name is Robert. Oof, that's a close one there. They say strange things. Okay, so I think this is a crewmate that is also Chinese. Bang. Yeah. I always shoot the messenger, aren't they? Poor interpreter. So yeah, I would say died by Spio. Oh, I'll finally be leaving the scene. Bum 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 bum. Whew. There's so many characters. 50 characters is a lot. Especially when they're black and white. And mostly pixels. Okay. This guy was also speared. I'm just assuming it's a beast. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that he's probably... unless the interpreter is with them. Tochirotan. I guess we have China and then we have also Formosa. So we should wait on that. You do know the last Formosan guy. Well, it would have to be the other one here, right? Chiotan. Okay, so that's the one that also shot Nichols from the boat. So Nichols shot by Chiotan. Okay. There's probably more I could get from there, but my brain is just fried with this number of characters. The Calling. So many dead. 2 wayward souls disappeared during the events of this chapter. Their fates are cataloged here. So the gun line guy. Okay. I think, let's see. Get 3 of them locked in if you get the Formosan main guy's death right. Okay, Formosan guy's death. Oh yeah, this one, his death was, I mean, that is suicide, but not technically. Electrocuted? Burned to death. Ah, there we go. Thank you, Brew. I would have forgotten to go back and get that one. So, Nichols is true. Killed by Chiotan. Beng Xia. Speared by Terrible Beast. Woo! Okay. So let's see how much of the crew we have. Unknown. The other guy that was in the downstairs area was Winston Smith. That was... it was in like the unholy captives. Watch your footing. I think it was this memory. But how do I fast get back to that one? Okay, so it's 1 level below. Right. Now to the bow. Let's go check it out. Go check it out. Check it out. Is it that guy? I think it's gotta be this guy.
Watch your tin.
Hey there, what's this? Give him tea and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
For now, take it slow.
What's it, gentlemen?
No, I think it's another
Get some
scene.
pretty shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
It's the one above him, I think. Because there was one guy leaving the carpentry room and holding a hammer. I'll fry up a nice meal, boys. Ouch. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the carpenter's mate. And then this must be the carpenter. Just guessing. It's one or the other, you know? From America. So let's go look at from the order. For one thing, there's like nothing in loose cargo. Then bitter cold. Then another scene where we established the white guy had a sir, if you catch my drift. Yes, sir, Mr. Sir. Oh, I do not remember this. Oh yeah, the cow. Okay, just get that right there. So I said, take him to the carpenters, get him wrapped and see to the last rites. Goes his skull and center brain before she kicks up. We're gonna farm Charlie, mind your shoes now. Okay, so that's just kind of. I guess I gotta go out of this scene first. But I'll be there. Where's the exit? There you go. There's a scene where he died, actually. Well, I'm trying to figure out the carpenter first. A bitter cold.
Enter here. One swing. Get through the skull in stone or brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it.
Here?
Yeah. Come on before she kicks up.
Hello, Charlie.
You're all right there, sir.
Butcher.
Living on a farm, John.
Mind your shoes now.
Why is this boy of a monkey? Freak. Who brings a monkey onto a boat? So the scene where the carpenter died. Okay. Let's check. From America, that doesn't sound right. A scene you haven't seen yet on the stairs. So yeah, I must have the carpenter and carpenter mate mixed up then. Well, they're both American, but let me double check the dialogue. Maybe. Okay, so it could be him because one's saying demon and demon. It's probably not him because it's him. What's going on? Come on. Hey, catch. Stay back. We're already done for Nick. So there's a Nick in the scene, not that one. Okay. I think I was confirming just a few things for my brain's sake. The scene you haven't seen yet on the stairs. Do you mean this one? Because I've seen this one. Scene when the carpenter died. Yeah, I have seen this one.
Well,
Same as the other fellow. Some lung disease, not consumption.
Oh, maybe I haven't seen
Made worse
this.
by the cold.
we it spread?
If so, we'd all had it. They must have picked it up at the Alaska house. Checked
Alaska.
all hands just now, and everyone is healthy.
And Nick? What are his chances?
I gave him some laudanum. We'll see.
Hmm. So, not good. This must be the doctor then. The smoke was so short we lost it. Okay. Doctor has the bigger neckerchief. This guy died from consumption, which is basically TB. Is that a crew member? That's the cook, I think. This guy's been popping up everywhere. Here's our guard dude. There's Bang. I've got to remember that this guy is the doctor. Or it could be the doctor. There's no fucking clue. But he doesn't look like he does his job anyway. And he looks like he has an apron on, is why I was thinking that. I know it's not the butcher, because the butcher was in the other scene. The surgeon's room. Would that be expired? Oh, illness. Don't know who it is. Let's try and get this guy done. There he is. Probably the surgeon. It's just a fucking guess on my part. Martin. He's got to be a crew member though, right? He doesn't look like he has a position. Could be the cook. If he poisoned him. Let's say unknown seaman. Well, actually, no, I don't have enough to already tried the cook on this guy. Okay. That's Martin. I don't see the carpenter. Also, go to the surgeon's office. That's a hint. Are you telling me this lazy looking bastard is like the surgeon's apprentice or whatever it is? Surgeon's mate? I guess? I'm not quite sure. I got a funky little face to myself because I'm not positive. He's in a lot of scenes though. If that's correct. I have 2 out of 3. Alright, who's in the body bag? Man, this ship did not have a good time. So many bodies. Mister, how did you die? Worry about yourself. See it? See it is not having a good time. Is this the guy that died of consumption? Or from smoking? This guy's like, ugh, let me sleep. Playing cards. Still playing cards on that one. So, yeah. Once it lets me pick Seattle, note that he died. Probably that's the same guy from consumption, but I'm not positive. I'm not good with faces. Their faces are just covered. 39, 40, 41. Poor Seed. Seed. I don't know. Wait, were those all bodies? Because that's fucking crazy. They're very easy to miss. I feel like I notice things. Don't remember them, but I notice them. Just bunk bed numbers. Okay, Sied. There we go. Solomon. Sied. We'll say illness. Yeah! Woohoo! Oh wait, it didn't give me that one, so I must be wrong on something. Connect the numbers to your list to figure some more things out. Why is this an X? 51. So this one's 52, but it has an X on it. Is that Abraham Akbar? Let's see, 34. Yeah. So that's got to be Akbar, I think. Okay. Just below where the butcher is. Aha! 3 more fates correct! I knew I was close. Whoop, whoop. James Wallace, surgeon's mate. Solomon Sied succumbed to a tragic illness. Abraham Akbar, crushed by loose cannon. Oy vey. Whew. This game is challenging. Psh. Can I assume that this guy is probably from bunk 53? Ugh, I hit the wrong one. Some easy, some insanely convoluted. Okay. Wasim. Okay, so he's a hat guy on the very far piece. I think 53. 51. This guy. It's 2. Okay, so this guy is a pipe. I feel like I've seen someone with a pipe like that. Maybe. Ba ba ba. Ba da ba da ba 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 da ba. Ba ba ba. Ba da ba da ba da ba ba. Oh no. I feel like I saw someone with a pipe in this photo. Because that would tell me what his number is, which would tell me what his name is. This guy just standing here awkwardly. That like does tell you their nationality. Yeah, that's true. That's true. What was that? Soldiers of the Sea? No. Where's this guy that died of an illness? Early in? Okay. This is before the conch. So yeah, this matches up with the Indian guy there. These are like Russian or something, or Ukrainian. Stop your cheating. So I'm guessing one of these is a Russian. Ooh, that one's looking dead already. Trying to see if there's like any sign of smoking. Like this has got to be one of the Russian ones in 47. Man, the roster, dude. Okay, so it's probably one of the seamen, but it could be Volkov as well. And I can't read it, so I don't know. I think we're done with this scene for now. We cleaned quite a bit from here, actually. tree. So if you're going from bitter cold. So this is one that could be completely correct. Don't have a name for him. A lot of them I just don't have the names in there. This is the second one that could be complete. Why not? I'll fry up a nice meal, boys. What do you think I was in it there? I mean, that could be the cook. Was that the guy that fell? I'll have to go back to that scene and see. So this one must be like one of that's the second one, I think. And this one as well. So something must be wrong in at least one of those. Alright, so nice meal, boys, was like this guy? Oh no.
Same as the other fellow. Some consumption.
Ooh. There's another train. Hydration station, everyone take a drink of water. Alright, which one of these was the falling down the stairs one? Was it you? That's the butcher. I think he was just speaking in the scene, like upstairs. Well, there's ears that know him. Did I confirm the carpenter? No. It's most likely that, though. Hey. So you don't think that it helps to be in this scene? The books, the screw down scene, this one. I wish I knew exactly what scene was before this one. Oh, hey, Mom. Welcome to the stream, Stars above. I'm playing Return of the Obra today. Which is a... So I think this is the one right before it. Oh, in the book. It's in order. Okay. So yeah, this guy fell down the stairs. So yeah, I think I'm in the right one. Clear the deck, move the boats astern and throw the bodies over. This cooked me. So the guy that died here. There's a pretty shell here. Now we know how dangerous the shell is. Okay. So it must be this guy. No, he's right next to the butcher. It says. There we go. Now I'll know which one's incorrect because there's one of them I have 3 options in, but it hasn't been included. So yay! We got another 3 souls. Figured out. Illness. William Wasim. Boop, 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 boop. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, I'm gonna go through bitter cold. I'm just gonna really quickly go through here and see if there's any that I have all 3 options in, because that's gotta be incorrect. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so something here must be wrong. So I'm wondering if this is actually a carpenter's maid. And then midshipman.
Get back!
Alright, so I'm just gonna write down which ones I have incorrect. Where did I put my pen? Okay. So the guy, Charles Hirschstick or Lopdeck. I think that was an early one that I found. So maybe that one's wrong. Gun deck. Is it Marcus Gibbs? Who knows? Page 59 and 63. I'll let you know how many I figured out in just a moment here. I'm just trying to check my work. Because I just got another set of 3, which means that the ones that I have 3 of are incorrect. Well, this one has like, they are killed by an unknown attacker. So that one's probably just in progress. Unknown soul, unknown soul, unknown fate. So, okay. So there's 2 that are probably incorrect on some level. Tempted to just put them into blank and then just start afresh. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Looks like I've gotten 24 out of 50. Even though it looks like I'm only like a third of the way through. I guess that must be almost half. Okay. Yeah, almost halfway. I'm wondering. So I've gotten a lot of the crew so far. These ones are checked for sure. Surgeon died by unknown. Let's see what memories he's in. Oh yeah, disappeared in escape. Martin. We haven't seen any ending for him. Marcus Gibbs. This one might be incorrect. Do you remember who wrote the book? Jeez. It's been a hot second. My second session playing? Yes, this is the second time playing. I looked online when Bruce suggested this one, and it estimated like 8 to 10 hours to beat the game, and I am a little slower than most. So we should be pretty much on track now. So I need to go to this memory and check it for Marcus Gibbs. Who wrote you the book? Weird. Felt like it was a little bit of an earthquake just now. But I think it's the train. Hold on a second. Well, that was weird. Yeah, that's weird. We should not be having earthquakes. I think it must have been the train. Let me double check here. Yeah, it's not an earthquake. It couldn't be. Impossible. But boy, it felt like one. And I felt quite a few of them in Japan. Okay. So the person who wrote us the book... Henry Evans. I thought that might be it, but I was afraid to say it. Yeah, like, apparently there hasn't been an earthquake here since 1900. So... But it felt just like it, like the same kind of quiver of the furniture below me. But I think it's just because the house. Read the second page again. Their quarters. From the letter. They'll seem bewildering. Use the pocket watch to determine identity and fate of everyone aboard. Complete each chapter. Return the book by guaranteed post to the French Office of Affairs of Morocco. The bargain chapter will remain unknown to you. I possess the details within, but I've elected to keep them private for now. So he's probably alive. Probably. Sounds like he went to Morocco. Yes. Bru's proud of me. I'm slow, but she's proud of me. Oh, alive. That'd be Africa, right? Yeah, Bru, do you get earthquakes? The Maghreb region of North Africa. So yeah. There've been a few in Hungary before, but never felt one myself. They could be scary at first, but usually they're pretty small. And they only last a few seconds. I don't hate them, but I don't love the insinuation of them. Alright. So I should check the Marcus one. That was page 59. So apparently one of these things is probably wrong. He perished in Soldiers of the Sea. Part 2, did it say? Part 3. Okay. So in this one, location of the corpse, it's on the first floor. Well, the first floor below deck, the gun deck. I should learn these names. The gun deck is a good one to know. So, is this it? Yeah. Cool. So let's check that this is the correct way he died. So, he's definitely speared by this spider demon. Stay back, it's already done for Nick. So this must be Nick. No? Let's talk to someone else. What's going on? Come on, boss. You catch. Come on, boss. So this must be the carpenter. No, the carpenter. The apprentice. Or mate. Carpenter's mate. So yeah. Smite by a beast. Unless it counts as speared. We've been over this. Brew is no longer proud of me. We've been over this. Beast. Maybe that counts. Since we know that he's got to be the carpenter's mate because he said sir. Or boss. He said boss. The Nick thing we've been over. I think you already put that guy. Yeah. Hey, Alchkar. Welcome to the stream, brother. We're still working on the return to the Oberton. So it's quite a fun time. Yes. It's not Nick, is it? Let's see. So Nicholas Botterill. Was it Topman? Or is there another Nick? Because, like, technically we have Nichols, but the book is in death order. Okay, so it couldn't have been Nicholas because he died in part 2, right? So someone here has to be a Nick. Maybe it's this one? I don't think I have a name for him yet. Like, gosh, I hate how these like scroll so fast. It could be Nixon. I think that's. Have I already identified a Nick? Nick died in the scene before, so it's just too late. Ah. Okay, so Nick is already dead, and that was. He's like up here or something. So I thought you were pointing it out because I was supposed to figure out who Nick was, not that I had. I just did not understand that. This is the interpreter. Yeah, Nick locked it. Was the interpreter a seaman or was he a passenger? I should check what purser is too, actually. Ah! I can't click a button to save my life. What does the purser do? Accounts for cargo trade, value and trade transactions, manages a small item store for crew. Okay. So it looks like this guy's also about to be speared. I really can't remember who I have. Weird beast. Wait. So it doesn't say his death. Oh. Get me out of this scene, please. Where's the door? I'm blind. There it is. Yeah, the earthquakes can be scary, but I've never come across one that's too bad. Do I have a spreadsheet? No, and I fucking wish I did. Because I'm trying to use the book and just not do a bunch of extra notes, but I do have a couple people I need to confirm that my notes are not giving me enough info on. That's why I'm feeling really overwhelmed. Because I can't keep straight, like, who's in what scenes that I've seen. But maybe I should do a quick little spreadsheet just to get down some of the basics so Brew can stop, like, losing her shit on me, because I know she's really frustrated with me. Okay. Okay, can I get this up so... Macintosh. I can't choose. Whoa. I'll get a Commodore. Okay. I did not know I could change the colors, but I found that out. Let's see, LCD. Whoa. That's quite different. Just remind you of things you've already figured out. I know, but I know I'm frustrated because I don't remember things well. That's very green. Let's go with green for a while. Change things up. Okay. So... we have Robert Witterall, who's the captain. Suicide gun. And this isn't in death order though, it's just the book's chapters. I'll say William Hoskett. As long as it's not absolutely boring to watch me spreadsheet. Or hear me type, to be honest. Then Edward Nichols, second mate, England. Shotgun 10. Is my keyboard too loud? Sorry. Okay. Martin Parrott, third mate. Are you shocked by what's going on in the game? Because this is an intense game. Unknown for Martin. Then John Davies, the fourth mate. Seems a little weird that all of the main officers are from England, you know what I mean? And then Alfred Clestill. I know I'm butchering names. Who's the bosun from Austria. Torn apart these. Shocked I didn't have a spreadsheet. Like I said, I was trying really hard to not depend on one. Because I want to do it like by like what the game shows. Charles Minor, bosun's mate from France. Ending unknown. Henry Evans, who is the surgeon from England. It is an English boat, I know. Alive, Morocco. James Wallace, surgeon's mate from England, right? Yeah. He was decapitated by a beast. Winston Smith, carpenter, American, or Indian rather, but colonization. Yeah, colonization. Yeah, you can kind of get that sense. Carpenter, American, fate unknown. Marcus Gibbs, carpenter mate, also American, speared by the beast. Thomas Sefton, who is the cook. England, struck by a tail. Yeah, the game kind of has a spreadsheet, but I have to go in and then like there's the book has all the crew, the roster, the like references of what everyone's titles mean, and each of the scenes, and also where I put everything in. So like I think I would like if I could just look over my spreadsheet and see, okay, like we've already figured out the cook, so I don't need to think about the cook. So that would narrow this down, which is kind of what Bru's been trying to help me with. But I think if I were to write it down, it would be a little bit more streamlined. Farrell, who was a butcher from Ireland. He was spiked to death. And Christian Wolf, gunner from Austria, shot by a cannon because of the beast, the tentacle guy. Olis Water? Maybe. Gunner's mate from Poland. Fate unknown. Duncan McKay, purser from Scotland. Fate unknown. Finley Dalton, helmsman from England. Fate unknown. And Edward Spratt. Well, I typed in all caps. Edward Spratt is the artist. He's from England, and he was crushed by a beast. And Abigail Poskett Witterell was married to the captain. Technically was considered a passenger. From Scotland. She was crushed by rigging. Nunzio, who we still have to figure out. Pasqua. Oh. There's a passenger from Italy. Fate unknown. Ooh. Emily Jackson. Passenger from England. And I've kind of got like those down to just a couple of people because there weren't very many females on board. We already have one of them accounted for. Bum Lam Lim. was gonna recommend checking Nunzi out later because I think you saw his death and didn't update it was a killer. Okay, that sounds about right. Banan Lim was a passenger from Formosa. Clawed to death. Ibn Shah. Passenger Formosa burned because he reached into that hot thing of conch power. Chiotan. Passenger Formosa. Speared by a beast. Can it stop doing this, please? Okay. And focusing. Wow. He was shot by firing squad. Shotgun Bren. Most of the way there, guys. Zungi Safi. I know I'm just butchering these names. Ship steward from India. Philip Dahl. Captain Stewart from Sweden. So we're finally getting into some we don't know as many of. Paul Moss, first mate steward. He's the one with the scary face. From Wales. He was killed by someone's swording him to death. Samuel Galligan. Steward. He's from Ireland. We don't know what happened to him. Roderick Anderson. I spelled Anderson wrong. Whoop. Third mate steward. He's from England as well. And we know that he got crushed by a cannon. You can see there's so many people that there's no way for me to keep these guys straight. Davy James. Fourth mate steward. Also from England, fate unknown. Peter Milroy, midshipman, England. And he exploded. Then we had Thomas Lank, who was also midshipman, and also from England, but fate unknown. Then we have Charles. Hitting the E button, please. Okay, where were we? Thomas Lank, Charles Hirschstick. Which that was the brother, wasn't it? Midshipman. England. Eaten by beast. Charlie's death I have to revisit. Okay. Ahmed Gul was a topman from Persia. Fate unknown. Timothy Bugment, Topman from Scotland. We don't know what happened to the rigging guys, really. Lee, Topman from China. Jie Xiang. Wei Li. And we're back to Nicholas. Nicholas Botterill. Topman from England. We know that he was spiked to death. Then Maba, the topman from Guinea. Torn apart by beast. Then we have Lewis Walker, topman from England. Leonid Volkov, topman from Russia. Alarcus Poporov. We're almost there, guys. Just a couple more. Nathan Peters, right? Did I do this wrong? 47. Oh, I did Alarcus Toporov on Alarcus Nikshin. So Alexei Toporov. I was like, the numbers don't make sense. Did the ship make it to its destination? Yes and no. It basically floated to shore long after it was supposed to be there. Alexei Nathan Peters. Oh, and Nikshin is also. Then we have Lars Lind, seaman from Denmark. And we know he was clubbed by someone. John Naples. A Welsh seaman. He was killed by sword by Dahl. Could you imagine finding all of this? Right, I was kind of glad that like when we first got on the boat, it only showed like 2 or 3 corpses, and so I've been uncovering corpses as I've been putting everything together. So like now there's a whole bunch of them on the deck, but when I started, it was a lot less overwhelming because there was a lot more like empty spots that we just didn't know there was going to be people. Brentford Rajub from India. He died of illness. Abraham Akbar from India as well. He was crushed by cannon. William Wasim. He fell downstairs. Some strugglers and some stragglers. It's the same thing. Let's see, Solomon. Siad. He died of illness. The consumption. Hamadou. Dinn. Seaman. Sierra Leone. Which is an interesting way to spell it. I've never seen it that way. And our old pal Henry Brennan, aka Beanie Guy. And he's from England. And he was knifed by Witcherell, the captain. Alexander Booth. He's from England. And Patrick O'Hagan, who I think we have more info on. So it feels like it's been mentioned recently. George Shirley. And then Samuel Peters. All right, are you proud of me? That was so much. So much to do on stream to bore the crap out of you guys. Now cut this down. Then we'll start looking at what pieces we're missing. Which parts are confirmed. Never. You say that now. Someday I will bore you. All right. So confirmed is Robert Whittle. We do not have Martin confirmed. So I'm going to color him yellow. And we don't know John Davies. And that's by not know, I just mean like we don't have confirmation. Like this little check mark. Charles Minor. Winston Smith. Olis Vater. Duncan McKay. Finley Dalton. Nunzio, Emily Jackson and Miss Jane Bird, and Zungi, Palmas, and Samuel. David James and Thomas Lanke. Charles Herstick is confirmed. All of these are not. Nicholas is good. Mappa is good. All of these down to Nathan Peters are not confirmed. Then Lars Land is not quite confirmed because we don't know who clubbed him. And Hamadou, Doe, and then Alexander Booth down. So yeah, it really looks like about half. What is this thing you speak of? Bored? I don't understand. Listen, I'm very talented at finding things to do. Okay, so let's go with like Brew's suggestion. So if we're looking at Charles Hirschstick, eaten by a beast. Let's look at the first memory he was in. Take him to the carpenters, get him wrapped and see the last rites. Okay, okay. So this was when they were killing the cow, but also the carpenter and the butcher were here working on stuff. And then he was also in Soldiers of the Sea Part 5. There wasn't any sound. So it's on the orlop deck, which is the second down, so one more. I think I'm going toward the bow. Ugh, I was going the wrong way. He's the one on the crab thing. Yeah, wasn't a whole lot of dialogue here. Okay. So it's more like he was burned by acid or something, or flames. But also this guy is stabbing in, and it's hard to tell. There's a spike there. So I'm thinking he might have gotten stabbed. Screaming. And this is our guy, right? Charles. So I don't think he was devoured. Maybe stabbed. Froze. That's interesting. Burnt? Yeah! 3 more fates correct! All that spreadsheeting did a little bit. Marcus Gibbs is confirmed. Henry Evans is alive in Africa. That's the first unknown fate that we've solved. But I can mark. Is that Charles? I think it was Charles, right? Woo, woo, woo. All right. Winston Smith. And if you go look at the scene, let me first get the carpenter's mate marked. So Marcus Gibbs is correct. Oh, that wasn't the one. It was Winston Smith. Okay. Okay. So go look at the scene. Who's this? Cross guy. Peter Milroy. So he's the one that exploded. And that is confirmed, I think. Yeah. Okay, so this guy looks like he's got a rocket launcher. This guy's got a sword. This guy's got a spike. Am I looking for a cause of death or a person? Okay, so like this guy, he's known. That's the doctor, isn't it? Yeah. He's one guy that's lived. So we don't know that guy. We don't know this guy. Do we know this guy? More neckerchiefs until you explode. Unknown soul knife by an unknown attacker. Was he already stabbed here maybe, or just crushed? I have to like go through the scenes in order at some point. Oh, you could know him. Oh yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll listen to the scene. What was this? Unholy captives? Oh, soldiers of the sea. I go through this the long way and I know it. Let's do the last kerchief boy. So he's a mate. Like a steward of a mate. No, 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 no. Okay, so that's a surgeon. Midshipman. Okay, I guess they do all have like cravats or something. So Thomas Link. He was knifed by an unknown attacker. We know him. That's the captain. Oh, another train going by, guys. Hydration station. Everyone take a drink of water. Okay, so this is one of the... That was the translator. Which, like... It was kind of convoluted. The Kerchief Boy's stabber is in that one scene. Like a sword here. Oh, the stab person. So the one scene. Told you you can go downstairs and see. Okay. We'll get there, I promise. Oh my god, just let me... Okay. Surgeon's meat. Alright, let's leave this scene. I think we've gotten everything we can here. Where's the... Okay. And Kerchief Boy was the midshipman. Where are the midshipmen on my list? eaten by beast was instead burned to death. I wrote burnt to the T in there. The other midshipman that we don't know is Thomas Lincoln. We just looked at him. I think we identified the right one. Scene downstairs. Anyway, Nezio. Okay, we can look for Nezio. Let's see. Nezio Pasqua, passenger from Italy. I don't remember where we heard the Nezio name. I forgot we can open these doors if there's no lock. Oh boy, hello baby. You look different from the other ones. They tied you up, didn't they? Oh, well, we're here, so I think we should just do crab spider guy. Murderous crab demon. Is that all you've got? Oh, that's the carpenter's mate, isn't it? There's our Mabu. Move your arms, dude. Okay, this guy's shown up a couple places. Is that everybody? I think it's everybody. So I definitely got stabbed by Beast. It's a still picture. What do you mean move your arms? I can't help it. Don't move. It's in my way. Well, they died by being stabbed by... I mean, we'd call it speared? Maybe we would call it clawed. That doesn't feel right. Does knife have options? No. There's hooves in there somewhere. I'd say spiked probably is most accurate. Or stabbed. It actually has a staff. Speared by a beast? Question mark? I think. I feel like the best MO is just to keep moving into the new scenes, because we'll gradually learn everything and then we can put it all in order. It's definitely gonna take at least one more session to get through all this though. Gosh, that's so many dead. This is a rough one. I know who the stabbed guy is. I did see that It had a face cleared in. I thought my compass come out for a second. Whoa, there's a missing barrel. So I'm just trying to squish my thing a bit. Oof. So crushed. For sure. Was that on purpose, my dude? Alright, who's under here? Oh, poor beard guy. Oh, this is right around when this guy was still guarding. Hoist away! That's that guy from earlier. So yeah, that's cargo just fell right on top of him. That could have been really early, right? Loose cargo. That was that first chapter, right? Yeah, loose cargo. I have a couple brain cells left. They hadn't even left yet, it looks like. Or they just left. 12 others were present. An unidentified stowaway expecting free passage and eventual freedom was instead crushed inside a falling barrel. Oh, interesting. So is he even in this photo, I wonder? Yeah, just a couple brain cells, that's all. What is the question here? Okay, so he is in this photo. So I guess we should list him. Oh. Can't click on his thing. But he was crushed. But we don't have a name for him anyway, I guess. That's not whose death we're seeing in the scene. This is the guy that got crushed, right? Unless you're saying there's a dude in the barrel? That's what you just... Yeah. They said that he was crushed by a falling barrel. Was he crushed? So he's in this one. He's crushed by crates. So he's down here, basically. That's where he is. So the bearded guy. Read this, so I just died in a barrel. Yeah, so like, I would think he was in this barrel, right? Unless there's another barrel around here. Because it said falling barrel. Yeah, inside a falling barrel. So like... yeah, like one of these two. I don't know where to exit this scene from. Yeah, he's inside the barrel. Yeah, I get that. I still don't know who this is, though. And, like, it doesn't let me guess. Because if I go here, I can still see that guy, the bearded guy. The one was crushed by a cannon. I just picture a strong to pick it up a cannon drop. Well, the crushed by a cannon was a tentacle monster, actually. You'll see it right now. There's cargo. Wait, let's go to the this one. That's what I was looking for. So we don't know his name yet, but we do know he was crushed by falling cargo. I'll change it, pick up my head of a big strong tentacle monster. Yep, that is accurate. Yeah, a big old tentacle monster like picked it up and like shoved it over and it crushed the guy against the wall. Oh, the compass. Sorry. Sorry, bro. Sorry. I thought for some reason I was at the end of a memory, not the beginning of one. Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You gonna circle back around again, bub? Come on, smoke guy. Okay. There we go. Make way.
Wait! No!
Oopsie. What did he say? Orlop deck. Crest even in his phantom death scene. We already kind of looked at everybody. There's some bitch up there, but you Brennan was working on it. Is that Brennan there on the bottom right? Okay. Who is this? How did they die? So now it's cleared up. Did they say a name? Well, we know they were crushed by cargo. I don't know why we're supposed to know who it was. Seaman. Passenger. I guess we could say like it's an unknown seaman. Maybe the dialogue gives me a hint. But he didn't say anything during this scene. If you look at Lars's death scene, you'll know who it could be. Let me see. Lars. What was the last name, I think? Lars. Where are you? Lars Lind, the seaman from Denmark. Gotta get an idea of what he looks like again. Okay. Boatneck guy on the boat. That's not him, right? No. above the crushed guy. But how do I check these? They're too far ahead. Oh, there we go. So Lars is right there. And Lars is a seaman. So I think he must be a seaman. Lars is from Denmark. And there's a lot of unlabeled guys there. Been in the photo. Right down here, isn't he? So he's standing by the bosun. Maybe it's that guy? Look at Lars's death. Okay. Clubbed by an unknown attacker. Oh yeah, we had a lot of them. So over my dead body, bloody Dane. So he was talking to Lars here. Let me on. Okay, how's that? Did I cause for trouble getting the boat? You thought I'd forget you killed my brother. That was an accident. The ropes. Yeah. So that was early on. So that's the brother who died. And we had only a couple that had the same names. I don't remember what his last name was. Let's see. The Booth. Or Peters. There's a way for me to see. Lars. Even just dialogue. Okay, so I gotta figure out who is the brother on the ship. Do a little trick with the spreadsheet here. These are two dolls. Double check. That was Dalton and Davies. This is not the most. And it wasn't, they didn't have an accent, I don't think. Bloody, so he's probably English, right? I'm guessing it must be Boost, but let me double check. Boost. Wait. Man, I just cannot figure out who has the same two last names here. My brain won't let me. Surely. You guys can help me look if I do it here. So maybe Davies. Yeah, my spreadsheet was making this harder. Evans. Because the colors are different depending on if we have just the Peters. Samuel Peters. Nathan Peters. Okay. So what does that mean? I mean, it's one of them, but I don't know which one. But they're both seamen. Samuel. Was it Nathan? Yeah, Nathan. Which is a guessing game, basically. Well, I'm guessing because no one else mentioned Samuel at any point. I feel like we've heard Nate, and he's also higher up on the roster. I'm gonna guess that it's Samuel Peters that died here. Go back to the start. Loose cargo. Although he does kind of look older, doesn't he? Let's see if it's different if I put in Nathan. Yeah, can't tell, but I'm gonna... I feel like it's Samuel. I don't know why. Part 1 in murder. Ah! No, that would be your right click kind of thing. Unknown Soul was knifed by Edward Nichols, second mate. Do you remember the dead guy's accent? I mean, if he says Senor Nichols, he's probably Hispanic. Or that. Let's see. Oh, did I say unknown office? Okay, it didn't move. Maybe Sierra Leone? You have anywhere else? I don't think so. Let's just say that. A senor. Okay. We do have Italy. Sorry. Fucking Romance languages. As Nunzio. That makes sense. This guy's definitely one of all the top men. All the Chinese that were on the ship as workers were topmen. So there's an unknown topman speared by a terrible beast. Yeah, thank you for the point on Italy. I could not remember the accent, so I was just like, oh, Senora. That sounds Spanish. But no. But I don't have a confirmation, so either something's wrong or I need one more. We're getting there, guys. We do have about 10 minutes before I end the stream. I went a little bit long today. I wanted to make some good progress. Even though it feels like I slowed down after I started doing a spreadsheet. Alright, let's go over a face check again. So this one we should be able to get a name of as well. He's holding on to the rigging. The other Peters and oh, true. Unknown. Oh, Lars. Where'd you go, Nathan? There we go. Oh, Brew, what would I do without you? 3 more fates correct. Samuel Peters. Let's just mark him as gun. Samuel Peters. What was the first one we confirmed? Nunzio? And Lars. A little bit more of the rays, knowing how everyone died. So I'm just gonna check over my list against. Where was Nunzio? Okay, yeah, Nunzio Pasca is confirmed. Okay. He was knifed by Nichols. We had Samuel Peters crushed by Cargo. And where was the other one? It was Lars Lind, clubbed by N. Peters. Curious what happened to Nathan Peters afterwards. All right. There we go. I could do it, I could do it. Okay, so we've completed that whole one. So all of loose cargo is done. All of chapter 2 is done as well. We still have part 3 of murder. On your toes, boys. How can you do this? Load up, best push off. Let me go. Get here. Well, yeah, Captain. Just tack the lifts and load boats. The whole crew will be on us. Okay, so let's see where this is. It's on the gun deck.
Boy! In there somewhere! Storm's coming! Finish your business and climb down here!
Oh, that's the sign you're halfway done? Oh, okay. Whew. He says, storm's bringing. He said, get down here. Am I actually supposed to go to where he said to go down? I'm curious. This lock. You don't know? It's okay. You can't know everything as much as I would appreciate it. so I'm just gonna go up to the gunman deck then. The gun deck, I should say. Ooh, it is stormy outside. Okay. Got scared at this point and stopped. You got scared? Why'd you get scared? It's been so brutal up to this point. Is there like a time limit or something? Because you're a coward? Okay, where's the other side? Were there any like jump scares or something? No? Okay. Just eerie atmosphere kind of stuff. Oh yeah, it's this guy that was out here. Actually, I got scared by the possibility of a time limit. That's what I was wondering. I was like, is it a time limit thing or what?
Go back there! Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats! The whole crew will be on us!
Give it up!
Okay. So this guy got shot by... I think we know that guy, don't we? Yeah, it's got one guy's down here. Nichols, okay. Oh, there he is. Alright, second mate Nichols. So yeah. So we can say he was killed by, he was shot with a gun by Nichols, which we didn't have before. Now, figuring out who this is. Oh yeah, it's the guy that was in almost the same position. And this is part 3. So they haven't gotten to the boat yet. What's this? One of the gunmen. Hi, baby girl. Okay, this guy. We don't know him. Nichols murdering people left and right. Yeah, he's been very busy. Oh, there's the guy with the pipe. So he was like number 51 or whatever. I think it was 51. From the beds, the numbers on the beds. Yeah, like he's one of these guys in here. The Russian pipe man. Yeah, so he's got to be one of these two. I could go back. I mean, I should probably finish what I'm working on here. But I could go back to the scene where... Yeah, because there's his bag, too. So we just added the Nicola thing. Where's the escape? Don't let me forget. I'm going to Russian Pipe Man, who's down below deck when what's his name got sick. Hey, Dahlia. She's like, how dare you not pet me constantly? Is it hidden? Wasn't Raju, was it? Oh, Sied, you're right. Sied. Okay, so I'm like right on it, so I think it's this guy. A bitter code. Yeah, stop your cheating. We probably said his name, but I just don't hear it. 47. Okay. Oh, and I don't remember which one it was. Fuck. 47. 4 and 7. 4 and 7. The shooting guy. Shooting guy is in this one that I haven't been able to do for a while. This guy? I think it's this guy. Third one. 1, 2, 3. This one. That's a little bit of info we didn't have before. Kind of curious about this whole escaping on the boat scene. See if we can figure out any more.
Last one. Move quick.
You'll not take the last part.
Oh, look out. Tell me who's this Paul? That's Paul Moss. It's Stripey, isn't it? Yeah. Paul Moss was killed by a sword by an unknown attacker. Have you been in anything else, my dude? Shot with a gun. So he was on the cargo deck one. And Parachute Escape Part 3. One of the Russians. You can also do the fates of the boat people because they're with Evans. Oh, true, true. So they probably got off of Morocco as well, right? That's him, isn't it? Yeah, Henry Evans. Okay. We'll assume they got to Africa. And if it's Paul Moss... Huh. There's technically just 2 ladies remaining in the roster too. So I could probably just strong arm that one, right? Yes, copy. So let's say Emily Jackson. Miss Jane Bird. Maybe not. Let's do Emily Jackson. Miss Jane Bird. Yeah, can't figure out yet. Gotta get one more, I guess, that is correct. But generally, the escape is kind of missing some spots, yeah. Killed by the sword with an unknown attacker. So it's one of the Russians, you said. Okay, so we want to get to this one, which is really close to where we're at anyways. Let's get out of this scene. Go find out what happened to Striped Shirt. Yeah, that's him.
Let them go!
Let them go. Okay, that was one of the ladies that shot him. So let's say if it is Miss Jane Bird. Running low on Russians. So we have Leonid, who's a topman, and Alarcus, who is Russian. I'm just gonna say Leonid. Okay. So what if it is Alarcus? Okay. Instead we switch them. This is Emily Jackson. And this is Miss Jane Bird. And try... Oh, do I have something wrong? Because that should be 3. I need to change it to Emily. There we go. I got it. 3 more fates correct. Woo, woo. Emily Jackson. Miss Jane Bird. At least a couple people made it out of this alive. Okay, I think that's a good place to stop though, my dudes. This is a little bit after 5. I should go do some other stuff because I have things to do tonight. But thanks so much for joining in. It was really fun this time. Liked having a long session here, getting more into Obra Dinn. I did great because you were great, Brew. Thank you so much. I really do love the game, even though it's like making my brain squish it. I might, like, in this next week, go over the scenes and see, like, if I can sum up who's in what so I understand more of, like, the general layout in order chronologically. But anyways, yeah. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys at the latest next Monday, 2 to 4 Eastern. I hope you all have a lovely day. And bye-bye.